offensive production. Connor Cannizzaro is kind of the straw that stirs the drink. Ooh, nice finish.
And a goal on that. And Bobzien will come into a little more full-time role with the graduation of Westburg down in attack.
Definitely, and I think he's a crucial piece of that offense
today as we approach 7 minutes in the quarter. Good defense there by Van de Ven. And a little miscommunication there from Duke as two guys went to the ball, and Denver took advantage of it, and it looks like they'll get the stadium has been tough.
Yeah, slight drizzle happened about 10 minutes ago.
And shot goal from Jones off the pick from Gill.
Exciting time for Lacrosse, and as we mentioned earlier, an exciting time for Atlanta with two new franchises. Does things a little bit differently than other coaches, and it certainly pays off.
And recruiting players like Myles Jones. Again at the X, Rose had the best of this matchup so far today, but Baptiste wins that one pretty cleanly to himself, and then he'll flip it over.
Playing 6-on-6, and it seems that Duke is going to kind of ride that way today as well.
It's like Myles Jones may have been watching some of the basketball team and seen the Grayson Allen flops as he's going to get a cold there, and Deemer Class is going to stick it top shelf. Ball's with Peretti. He's coming down the alley. Van de Ven runs step for step with him. And Moreno inside, shot goal off the pass from Bobzien. And they'll get it over to Colin Wolford. He'll attack down the right alley. Bobzien looking inside, skip over the top. Jackson hands free, shot goal. And what a find by Bobzien from. And they're going to get White for being on top of the stick. And Rowe's going to push a transition. He's got numbers. And inside, there it is. And a little drop-off goal from wing with pace. Matched up with Van de Ven there. He'll look all the way across, and a good save there from Fowler. Sayao, Brad Smith, and David Gill looking inside. Gutter dink shot. Big save there by Reddy.
And just the growth of lacrosse here in Atlanta.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's something that I take a lot of pride in. I've always talked about being from Atlanta as something that's fueled. Oh, nice take.
And a shot there by Zach Miller as he dropped his hands and just brought it top shelf.
On a lower level only, it makes the crowd kind of feel really right on top of you, and it's absolutely great when you're down.
New year, certainly Cobb County Classic, huge thing LB3 is bringing. I know the ACC tournament is coming down here as Deemer Class sticks a goal with his left hand to tie it back up for Duke.
Semifinals games, both here at KSU Stadium at 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock p.m. Saturday, we've got a youth tournament that's going to go on in the surrounding fields. Wow, that's
and a blast there from Colin Wolford. We've seen a couple like that today. Nick Morocco for Georgetown took a couple right off the head. And certainly don't want to be taking one of those from Sergio Perkovic. Scott, who's in goal there for Myles Jones, and this might segue me. Nobody with a clean win yet. And Baptiste using all 215 pounds to flop a little bit and get the call. And now coming down transition, Tyler Pace. Oh, that was pretty. Tyler Pace on the skip down.
Good shot for a great shot there. Seems to be a motto of this Denver offense.
Cannizzaro maybe playing with a little confidence here. Is going to attack hard. Got the short stick switch. Big cross check not called. Cannizzaro checks up at the clock. Roll back, quick slide to him, and shot, score. Tough slide there. Some people listening who may not know as much about LB3 down here in Atlanta. Where are some places that LB3 has sent players to play? Duke's going to run two-man game behind with two short sticks. Case Myers come off, pick inside, shot goal. Jack Bruckner, big time to play for Duke. Oh, good look, but again, Denver doing a good job of sticking the lane. Bruckner, good job picking up the ground ball and moving it. The thighs to the shorty behind, turns the corner, shot goal. Mismatch there for Denver. Pick down for Cannizzaro, working top side. Pace with a shot. He decides to swing it through X. Bobzien moving it to Miller, back into Bobzien, flag down, looks like going to be a cross check. Cannizzaro step in, shot goal. That was beautiful offense there. He got a shot off, but very well done by Denver.
Again, if you notice, guys hardly move their sticks. when they're catching these passes, right on the money.
Oh, just like you talked about, the skip down to Bomberry.
Duke really has to dig deep here and get a stop. They need one.
And they're planning on a hitch, losing their feet, and Pendergrass just lost his feet, and that was too easy. Cobb County Classic, second game of 4 on the day. Thanks for tuning in here on LB3 Live. Skip up top, Cohen with a hitch, hands free, shot, goal.
Pretty.
That was a big ground ball there for Duke. David Gill picking it up. And Class with the hands, free shot, goal! Right high stick side. As Matthias will restart it. 6:18 and counting on the clock here in the fourth quarter. 1 goal lead for Denver. Look inside. Gunner Dink goal. Myles Jones made it look easy. Mayo and pace for Denver. Baptiste wins the clamp and wins it to himself. Got some numbers. They're probably going to let Baptiste run to the goal for a little while. And which is certainly run offense as we've seen today. Miller with the ball. Through X to Bobzien. See if he can find somebody. Cannizzaro on a shorty. Up top to Pace. And Cannizzaro's going to go on Zanker. Split to his left. Bobzien skip over the top. Step down for Pace. Luke Aaron never had a chance.
Pass and Mumbo.
And the skip over the top. Wolford couldn't handle. 4-3.
Oh! Wow.
And he just throws it on goal. Ball down to Gutterding, skip over the top. Beautiful ball movement and a huge save by the freshman Alex Reddy.